The wait is finally over. Welcome to the season opener of the VVS Strategy Race Championship here at Talladega.
First event of 6, and everyone is starting with a clean slate. It is a 45-minute marathon tonight, plus that extra lap to really test the fuel loads.
Safety car is leading them around for this rolling start. We have got a grid full of drivers desperate to grab those 48 points for the win.
Expect some heavy weaving on this formation lap. They will be fighting to get heat into the brakes and tires. If you are caught sleeping when the green flag drops, you are a sitting duck.
12 races make up this title fight, and the journey begins right now. Elliott Norton leads them toward the line with Jimmy Lindo right there on his shoulder. It is a long way down to that first braking zone.
It is a massive opportunity for Norton. Clean air at the start is everything, especially when you are looking to bag those first 48 points of the season. He will be watching his mirrors intently.
Phil Bodkin and Nigel Walters are lurking in row 2, ready to pounce. Remember, we are starting with a completely blank leaderboard today, so every position gained here is a direct statement of intent for the championship standings.
Look further back at Jareth Hallam and Adam Tyus. In a 45-minute race, you do not need to win it in the first corner, but you certainly do not want to lose it there. The nerves will be sky high.
16 drivers, all on 0 points, and all of them wanting to leave Talladega tonight as the championship leader. Green flag. Norton launches, and the VVS season is officially underway.
Lindo stayed with him, though. He is right on the bumper as they charge toward the first turn.
Lindo is all over the back of Norton. He is not giving the leader a second to breathe.
He is using the slipstream perfectly. In these early stages, you just want to stay attached to the car ahead and break away from the pack.
Tyus is carving through the midfield. He has just demoted Cormac, and now he is diving down the inside of Hallam.
He is finding grip where others are struggling. To pick up 2 spots, this quickly shows a massive amount of confidence in the car under braking.
Chris Stokes is holding steady in 5th, keeping Nigel Walters right in his sights as they settle into a rhythm.
He is playing the long game here. In these opening minutes, it is about finding your references and not overworking the front tires while the car is heavy with fuel.
Snape is on a charge. He has just muscled his way past Hallam into 9th.
And look at that. He has made another move on Tyus. He is carving them up right now.
Cormac is not having it, though. He lunges back and regains that 8th position from Snape.
It is all falling apart for Snape now. Tyus and Hallam both find a way through as he loses momentum.
Fovarg is the next one to take advantage, relegating Snape further down to 12th.
He is showing some real grit, though, diving straight back past Fovarg to stop the bleed.
Huge contact in the midfield. Martine Mull and Robert Cormac have come together, and there are cars everywhere.
That was a massive impact. It looked like one of them might have caught the curb and just washed into the other. No room for error there.
The yellow flags are waving, and the safety car has been called out to pick up the leader.
I have been in that situation and your heart just sinks. They will be desperately checking the telemetry to see if the suspension is still straight.
The field is bunching up behind the safety car, and this completely resets the race for the leaders.
This is a tactical headache now. Drivers will be debating whether to pit early or stay out and protect their track position.
The lights are out on the roof of the safety car. Norton has the pack bunched up, and he is the one in control now.
He will be looking to go as late as possible. You have to keep the brakes warm and the heart rate down until the moment you floor it.
Norton hits the throttle, and Lindo is glued to his gearbox. He's not letting the leader get away this time.
Perfect reaction from Lindo. He's tucked right into that slipstream, trying to find a way past before they even reach the braking zone.
David Constable-Berry makes the move stick. Bountakis drops down to 10th place.
Contact! Bountakis has gone right into the back of him. That was a massive misjudgment in the braking zone.
Stewards are straight on it. That is a formal warning for Bountakis for the rear-end contact.
I have been hit like that before, and it is infuriating. It completely disrupts your rhythm and your confidence in the car behind you.
Martine Mull picks up the pieces and moves past Bountakis as they struggle to recover.
Bountakis is not finished yet, though. He has just muscled his way back past Constable-Berry to take 10th again.
Bodkin is looking very racy now. He has just picked off Hallam to move up into 7th place.
He is not done yet. He is late on the brakes and takes Neil Constable-Berry as well. That is double progress in just a few seconds.
Neil Constable-Berry is not having any of it, though. He is right back down the inside to reclaim that position.
Bodkin has lost his momentum through that complex, and Jareth Hallam takes full advantage, sliding past him into 7th.
This is a proper scrap in the midfield. Bodkin manages to find a gap and gets himself back ahead of Neil Constable-Berry.
It is a game of high-speed chess out there. Neil manages to get the switchback and demotes Bodkin once again.
Snape has a run on McFarquhar and makes the move stick, relegating Mac to 14th.
Mac is fighting back instantly. He didn't even let him settle, just threw it back up the inside to retake 13th.
He is on a roll now, scything past Bountakis and Tyus as they both lose out in a frantic shuffle. Norton is charging through the podium places. He has just muscled past Nigel Walters to move into 3rd.
He has got so much pace in hand right now. When you are in that zone, the car just feels like an extension of your own body.
He is not stopping there. He has just made a clinical move on Jimmy Lindo to reclaim 2nd place. Hallam is finding some serious pace now. He's just squeezed past Fauvargue to take 7th.
He is on a mission. He has picked off Mull as well. He is taking advantage of that clean air and carving his way toward the top 5.
Neil Constable-Berry is fighting back, though. He has found a way through, and Hallam drops back to 6th.
And here comes the other Constable-Berry. David dives down the inside, dropping Hallam further down the order.
Hallam fights back immediately. He is not letting that one go. Dives back into the gap and retakes the position.
This is relentless wheel-to-wheel stuff. David gets the better exit, though, and manages to muscle his way back ahead once again.
Dominic Fauvargue has done it. He has found a way past Constable-Berry to take the lead of this race.
That was a bold move. Constable-Berry probably did not expect him to send it from that far back, but Fauvargue made it stick.
The response is immediate, though. David is glued to that rear wing, looking for any opening to strike back.
And there it is, a textbook switchback. Constable-Berry powers out of the corner to retake the lead.
I have never seen these two fight this hard. Neither one is willing to settle for 2nd with 48 points on the line.
When you are trading the lead like this, you are killing your tires. They need to be careful they do not leave themselves vulnerable to the pack behind.
Fauvargue again! He dives back down the inside at the end of the straight. He's back into P1 as this battle refuses to end. Martin Mole is in a real scrap here. First Hallam and then Lindo find a way past him.
He is caught in the middle of a pack. Now Nigel Walters joins the party and they are swapping 10th place back and forth.
It is like a tennis match. Mull takes the position, Walters takes it back, and then Mull lunges again.
I have been in those battles where you are so focused on the car next to you that you forget to breathe. Walters holds the spot for now.
The intensity is off the charts. They are really pushing the limits of the track and their tires in this midfield battle.
Wait, look at Mull. He has found a second wind and just cleared both Hallam and Lindo to get back into 9th.
Hallam makes a bold move on Walters for 6th, but Walters is fighting back already.
That was tight. Walters gets him back, and Hallam is struggling to hold his line now, dropping another spot in the process.
He tries to retaliate, but Lindo sees the opening and dives past Hallam too. He is being picked apart in this pack.
It is a nightmare scenario. You try to defend one corner and lose 2 positions in the next because you are stuck on the dirty air side.
Hallam gets back past Walters, but Walters finds a way through yet again. This battle for 8th is simply relentless. Lindo finds a way past Walters for 5th. That was a clinical move into the braking zone.
Mull strikes back immediately, and whoa, Lindo is off. He has gone straight into the barriers.
That was a significant impact. McFarquhar cruises past as Lindo tries to gather the car back up and rejoin.
He is back on track, but that will have hurt. I have had those hits where you are just praying the suspension is still straight.
Unbelievable. Despite that crash, Lindo has just powered back past Mull and McFarquhar to reclaim 6th place. Martin Mole is starting to slip back here. Nigel Walters has found a way past for 6th.
And Mac McFarquhar follows him through. Once you lose the racing line and get pushed into the marbles, you are a sitting duck.
Mole is fighting back, though. He has just reclaimed a position from Jimmy Lindo, and he is looking for more.
He is using the slipstream perfectly. He waited for Lindo to cover the inside and then just carried the momentum around the outside.
He is on a mission now. Nigel Walters is the next one to fall as Mole moves back up into 6th place.
And he completes the recovery by picking off McFarquhar. That is 5th place back for Mull after a brilliant bit of wheel-to-wheel driving.
Fauvargue has made the move on Norton. Elliott drops to 3rd as they battle through this section.
In this pack, if you leave the door open, even a crack, someone is going to shove their nose in. It is all about momentum.
Look at Norton. He blasts past Fauvargue, and he is not done. He is through on Constable Barry for the lead.
That was a clinical double pass. He timed that slipstream to perfection to jump from third straight to first.
Constable Barry is not letting him get away, though. He dives back down the inside and retakes the lead from Norton.
And Fauvargue follows him through. Norton goes from leading the race to third in the blink of an eye.
Constable Barry is under fire. Fauvargue takes the lead, and Norton demotes him another spot down to third.
He is fighting back against Norton, though. They are swapping second place back and forth with zero room for error.
Norton loses out to both David and Chris Stokes, but then Stokes picks off Constable Barry as well. This podium battle is chaotic. McFarquhar is making moves. He has just cleared Martin Mull and looks hungry for more.
He is not hanging around. He has just picked off Nigel Walters as well. That is fifth place now for Mac.
Mull responds, though, diving back down the inside to demote McFarquhar. No one is yielding an inch here.
This is frantic. McFarquhar gets back past Mull, but then Walters takes a look and gets the move down on Mac.
Mac fires back on Walters immediately, but Mull is right there too, squeezing back into the mix.
What a scrap. Walters and McFarquhar both managed to scramble back past Mull in that complex. They are absolutely on the limit.
Fauvargue takes the lead. David Constable Barry has no answer for that move into the braking zone.
He looked a little deep there, but he held the apex perfectly. That is how you seize control of a race.
David is falling back now. McFarquhar has just demoted him to third place as well.
Wait, David is back. He has just lunged past Fauvargue to snatch second place back from him.
The response from Fauvargue is instant, though. He dives back down the inside to reclaim that second spot.
Unbelievable racing. David takes it back, and then Fauvargue sweeps around him once again. They are barely an inch apart.
This is a masterclass in defensive and offensive driving from both of them as they trade positions at every turn. Mac McFarquhar is under immense pressure here. Martin Mull has just found a way past for fifth.
It's a chain reaction. Stokes gets through too, but Mac manages to use that momentum to clear Norton in the chaos.
Norton fires right back, though. He relegates McFarquhar once again as they trade blows through this complex.
This is what I love. Total commitment. Mac refuses to be bullied and dives back down the inside of Mull.
He is on a tear now. Norton is the next one to be demoted as McFarquhar finds some grip and launches up to sixth.
And he completes the comeback by picking off Chris Stokes. Mac is back into fifth after a wild minute of racing.
David Constable Barry takes the win, from 14th on the grid to the top step of the podium. That is a massive statement to start this season.
Fauvargue was glued to his bumper right to the line, taking second after starting 13th. To see those two carve through the entire field like that is pure class.
48 points in the bag for David, and a perfect start to his championship campaign here at Talladega. Rich Snape crosses the line to secure third. A fantastic recovery from 8th on the grid to bag 40 points today.
He stayed out of the chaos and played the long game. That is veteran driving, knowing when to push and when to just let the race come to you.
Mull is on an absolute tear, picking off McFarquhar and Norton in quick succession to move into sixth.
It's chaos with Stokes. Contact, warnings for both drivers after a late move and an off-track attempt, but Mull somehow muscles through into fifth.
David Constable Barry and Dominic Fauvargue coming from the back of the grid to take a 1-2 finish is just sensational.
It was a slugfest out there. That safety car reset everything, but the way they fought for the lead, swapping positions almost every lap, was world-class racing.
With Snape rounding out the podium and Lindo surviving a trip into the barriers, the standings are already looking very interesting.
1 race down, 11 to go. If the rest of the season is as aggressive as that opener, we are in for a thriller.
One race down and the leaderboard has been completely flipped on its head. Dominic Fauvargue leads the way with 48 points after that clinical drive.
He really earned those points. But look at the pro drivers like Mull and Norton. They are carrying some class ballast now, which makes the car feel much lazier through the transitions.
Rich Snape sitting in second is a huge result for him too. The standings went from a blank slate to a very clear hierarchy in just 45 minutes.
It is the momentum that matters. Fauvargue is on a high, while Nigel Walters is starting this second race with 0 points and a lot of ground to make up.
Neil Constable Barry has a golden opportunity here starting from pole, but Adam Tyus and Phil Bodkin are right behind him, looking for their first big points haul of the evening.
It is a complete reversal from race 1. Our championship leader, Dominic Fauvargue, is buried back in 11th, and David Constable Barry is even further back in 13th.
They have got a mountain to climb. If they want to repeat that podium success, this is a shorter 30-minute sprint, so the urgency is going to be through the roof from the first second.
I have been at the back of a grid like this. It is mentally draining because you are trying to calculate the risk of every single overtake. You have to be aggressive but clinical.
Keep an eye on Elliott Norton right at the back in 16th. He is a fast driver out of position, and he will be carving through the field with a point to prove. Green flag. Neil Constable Barry hits the loud pedal, and the sprint to the finish is on.
Perfect launch for the front row, but it is absolute chaos further back as they fan out 3 wide immediately.
Hallam is holding on to that 4th spot well, tucked right under the rear wing of Bodkin as they clear the opening complex.
He's in a prime position. On a 30-minute sprint, staying with the lead pack in these first few seconds is critical for his podium chances.
Martin Mole is on the move early. He's just demoted Chris Stokes and is already looking for the next gap.
He's making it look easy. He just squeezed past Mac McFarquhar as well. 2 spots gained in just 5 seconds for the SW Performance driver.
Niall Gagan is carving through too. He's just muscled past McFarquhar to get into 8th.
He's got some serious momentum. He catches Stokes off guard into the next turn and makes that move stick as well. Brilliant start for Niall.
Norton and David Constable Barry are having their own personal duel here, trading 12th place twice in a matter of seconds.
This is exactly what they don't need if they want to catch the lead pack. Every time they swap, they are losing time to the cars ahead.
David gets him back again, but Norton is relentless, diving right back up the inside to reclaim the spot.
It's like they're attached by a bungee cord. David finds another opening and manages to get his nose back in front.
Norton is not taking no for an answer. He's back through once more. This is absolute flat-out racing.
While those two were playing games, Cormac was watching and waiting. He just pulled a brilliant move to demote Norton to 13th.
The championship leader is struggling. Martin Mole has just moved past Fovarg for 6th place.
He is bleeding positions now. Gagan and then Snape both find a way through. Fovarg is really feeling the pressure of that pack.
Nigel Walters is the next one to demote him. Fovarg has dropped all the way down to 10th in what feels like a heartbeat.
Hold on, he's fighting back. He's just reclaimed a position from Mull. That's the champion's spirit right there, refusing to let the race slip away.
He's on a charge now, picking off Geigen as well. He's trying to stop the rot and get back toward the front. Snape is looking incredibly strong. He's just picked off Nigel Walters, and he is hunting for more.
He's slicing through them. Chris Stokes and Martin Mole are both demoted as Snape charges up into 8th place.
He's not stopping there. Niall Gagan is the next one to lose out to the moderate effort driver.
I have been in that flow state. You just see the gaps opening up before they even exist. He's past Hallam now, too.
Wait, Nigel Walters has come back at him. Walters finds a gap and demotes Snape to 6th.
That's the danger when you're making so many moves. You leave yourself vulnerable to the counterattack from the cars you just passed.
Stokes loses a spot to Martin Mole, and whoa! A huge collision between Lindo and Stokes.
Lindo didn't leave him any room at all there. Stokes is spinning, he's into the barriers, and Fovarg sails past.
Stewards have already slapped Lindo with a penalty for that one. Stokes is a passenger right now as more cars go by.
That's another impact for Stokes. He's hit the wall again while trying to recover. That car has to be carrying some serious damage now.
Adam Tyus takes the lead. He's just powered past Neil Constable Barry to hit the front of the field.
He's been patient, waiting for exactly the right moment to strike. Now we'll see if he has the pace to pull away.
The response is immediate. Neil is right back down the inside to reclaim that lead. They are fighting tooth and nail for those points.
I've been in this situation. You're so focused on the lead that you forget about the pack closing in behind you.
Tyus is not having it. He dives back into the lead once more. This is an incredible battle between the top two.
This is brilliant racecraft. They're giving each other just enough room to keep it clean while staying absolutely on the limit.
Nigel Walters is on an absolute mission. He has just picked off Fovarg, and he's hunting down Hallam next.
He is flying. Hallam, Lindo, and Snape all demoted in the space of a few corners. He's found a huge amount of grip somewhere.
He keeps on going. Gagan is the next one to be passed, and now he's through on Martin Mole for 4th place.
That is a phenomenal sequence of overtakes. He is just slicing through the midfield like they are standing still.
Wait, Fovarg has managed to regroup. The championship leader strikes back and retakes that third spot from Walters.
It was always going to be hard to sustain that pace after such a frantic charge. He's probably taken the best out of his tires doing that.
Jimmy Lindo is finding some serious speed. He and David Constable-Berry have both just cleared Phil Bodkin.
Lindo isn't stopping there. He's just picked off David as well. He is absolutely on fire in this middle stage of the race.
He's slicing through the pack. Snape, Fovarg, and now Norton. He's up into the podium positions.
Norton is fighting back, though. They are wheel-to-wheel through this section. Norton manages to get the spot back.
Whoa, what just happened? Lindo has hit the pit limiter on the main straight. That's a massive mistake.
He's just been a moving roadblock. Nigel Walters had nowhere to go and slammed into the back of him. That's a definite penalty.
Lindo is plummeting down the order now as Walters, Bodkin, and a whole host of others sail past. A total disaster. David loses a spot to Cormac, but he's lunging right back. Plenty of paint being swapped in that complex.
He is muscling his way through. He's just knocked Bodkin aside to take fifth. It's aggressive, but he's moving forward.
Fovarg is the next one to be picked off. David Constable-Berry is driving like a man possessed right now.
He's just demoted Norton as well. That is fourth place secured. You can tell he's desperate to get back to that podium.
Neil Constable-Berry finds a gap and moves past Nigel Walters for ninth place.
He is trying to claw back some positions after that earlier lead battle. Every point counts in this championship.
Walters is right back at him, though. He finds an opening and relegates Neil once again. Gagan has found a way past Phil Bodkin, dropping him down into 13th place.
Bodkin looks like he is struggling for traction on the exits. You can see the rear of that car stepped out slightly as he tried to get the power down.
He is staying within striking distance, though, using that draft to pull himself back toward the gearbox of the car ahead.
Here he goes. Bodkin lunges back down the inside and retakes 12th. I have made that move myself. It is all about trusting the front end.
Gagan is not backing off. He is looking for any opportunity to force a mistake from the car in front.
And there's the opening. Gagan gets a better run through the complex and demotes Bodkin once again.
Norton has found a way past Adam Tyus. That moves Elliott up into second place as we head into the final stages.
Tyus is keeping him honest, though. He's right in the wheel tracks of that lead battle, waiting for the counterstrike.
And he takes it! Tyus is back through on Norton. These two are leaving nothing on the table today.
Wait! Mull has joined the party! He squeezes past Tyus, but Tyus fires right back immediately. This is breathless stuff.
It's 3 wide into the braking zone. Mull manages to hold the advantage, demoting Tyus once again.
Norton takes advantage of the scrap and demotes Tyus as well. Adam is dropping down the order at the worst possible time.
He's not finished. Tyus lunges back at Martin Mull and retakes third place. What a recovery. Cormac loses out to Niall Gagan, dropping him down into 12th place as they wind down toward the finish.
He just didn't have the pace to defend that line. He'll be looking to stay in the draft and try to steal that spot back on the final lap.
Fovarg loses the lead. Tyus makes the move stick, and the championship leader drops to second.
He is struggling now. Mull and then Norton, both muscle past. He has gone from first to fourth in a matter of seconds.
I have been in that spiral. Once you lose that lead momentum, it feels like everyone has a target on your back.
Wait, Fovarg is finding his feet again. He has just powered back past Tyus to get back on the podium.
He is on a mission! He clears Martin Mull as well. He is carving his way back to the front of this field.
This is a champion's drive. He has just demoted Elliott Norton to take the lead back. What a turnaround.
From fourth to first in less than 30 seconds. Fovarg is showing everyone exactly why he is at the top of the standings. Neil Constable-Berry is moving up. He has just cleared Hallam to take 7th place.
This pack is a hornet's nest. Lindo and Walters are right there, making it 3 wide as they approach the braking zone.
It is a revolving door. Lindo passes Neil, then Neil gets him back, but Walters dives past both of them in the chaos.
I have been in these battles. You cannot defend in every direction. It is all about who can time the apex perfectly.
Neil gets the better of Walters again. He is showing some real tenacity in this fight for 8th.
He is on a roll. He has just picked off Lindo to reclaim 7th. Brilliant vision to spot that opening.
But Lindo is not done yet. He dives back through as they head into the final minutes of this sprint. Martin Mull takes the checkered flag, a masterclass in race management to move from 8th to the top step in this sprint.
But how about Elliott Norton? From the very back of the grid to 2nd place is an unbelievable recovery. He was a man on a mission through that entire 30 minutes.
Adam Tyus secures third after surviving that absolute storm in the lead pack. He really had to earn that podium today.
Mall played that perfectly. He stayed out of the drama, picked his moments, and now he is right back in the championship hunt.
Martin Mall with a clinical win, but the story of the night has to be Elliott Norton charging from the very back of the grid to second.
The intensity of the sprint format really showed. Drivers were taking massive risks into every apex, and for Mole, that patience in the lead pack paid off beautifully.
We saw absolute heartbreak for Jimmy Lindo with that pit limiter error while he was fighting for the podium spots, causing total chaos behind him.
That is the mental game of racing. One tiny slip and your hard work is undone. 10 races left, and the momentum has shifted already.
What a way to kick off the VVS season here at Talladega. We started this evening with 16 drivers on level pegging, and we end it with a leaderboard that is already incredibly tight.
Just 1 point separates Dominic Fauvargue and Martin Mole at the top. That is the definition of high-stakes racing. Fauvargue was remarkably consistent across both races, but Mole's clinical win in the sprint has put him right on the leader's gearbox.
Rich Snape is the standout for me, sitting third overall. To see an AM driver holding his own against the Pro-Am fields tonight has been fantastic.
And you have to look at Elliott Norton. That recovery in race 2 was pure grit. Climbing from the back of the grid to second is exactly the kind of damage limitation that wins titles. I have had nights where I had to dig that deep, and it is mentally draining.
10 races still to go in this championship, and it is already looking like a classic. We have seen crashes, penalties, and some of the best wheel-to-wheel action you could ask for. We will see you at the next one.